So here's what I have so far. Um, so in the beginning, you start in the cage and then it drops there. I do need to fix the sound in this because the sound is a little bit buggy. Um, and I'm not like I said, I'm not really too sure why it's so buggy, but you can kind of hear it there. I forgot to turn up the volume. But yeah, the sound is a little bit buggy. But so far I've got a decent amount of stuff in. Like I've got the crouch mechanic in, jumping was already in the game. I've got the pickup mechanic as well, which works fine. The main mechanic is in the game. The one thing I want to see if I can add is a way to free. So what this object does is it's pretty much just I called it the mover because it can move objects that you can see. I'm probably gonna try and add like a crosshair or something just to make it a little bit easier for the player to see what they're actually grabbing. But other than that, I think it works fine. Um, the rotation is locked. There was a bit of an issue when I first implemented it where the rotation just whack, it went everywhere. But that is pretty much fixed now, I think, I hope. Then you have the doors. These are just the starting doors. The what I want to implement like a lock door and stuff. But for the starting room, you just start, and then the doors are unlocked. You walk up to them, they open and close. Using a sequence. Probably could have done this just using transform, but um, like in Blueprint. But I think the sequence works fine. You walk forward, it plays. You walk backwards away from it, and it reverses. You can use the objects and stuff to open the doors. Originally, I didn't want this, but then I thought it could actually introduce kind of like with some of the doors, it could probably introduce like a bit of an interesting way to use them. Because I want to implement a sort of puzzle system into this game, while also keeping it as, oh, that is a weird bug. Okay, got a live reaction to a bug there. I didn't realize that happened. That doesn't happen. What? I've been testing this for like a few minutes and it has not done that to me before. Is it happening with all the doors? No, it's just this one. It's really weird. It like doesn't recognize I'm there for some reason. That might be I might have changed something in the player blueprint. Um, that has made the collision weird. But yeah, here is a bunch of crates that I've made. Um, all the assets were made by me. The doors were made by me, textured by me, the mover, the crates, everything. Um, the starting room, which is just kind of like a placeholder. This is basically just a test map for now, just so I can get the mechanics in, and then I'm probably gonna start doing like the world stuff, so we can get like a bit more of like a playable prototype for the game. What I still have left to add is the enemy aliens and their stealth system. Think of Evil Within, I think is the one I want to try for, where you have a display icon, and when you get seen, it changes to show that you're seen, and then obviously it goes down and down and down if you're not seen for a long time. Um, the aliens I want to make AI based, so I want to, give them basic pathing, like the Resident Evil, like Mr. X, where he has a base pathing, and then that alters if he sees Leon in the game, and then after a while he just goes back to the pathing. Um, I want to try and implement that, even if it's just like a basic small path, and I don't think that should be too hard, given that they are a very simple enemy. I'm still contemplating whether or not to add, give them like a ranged attack or something. How much health the player has. I can implement a health system. I'll probably do that and just test out with some different types of health and see how that balances out for the player. But yeah, that is everything that I have so far. I've got the mover and I've got the doors in. I've got some sequences. I'm getting some sound into the game. I want to add some voices. Getting some people to do some voices, the aliens and stuff, just to add a bit more fun to the game. But yeah, other than that, I think I'm at a pretty decent place right now. So yeah, still working on a name as well. I'm not 100% sold on a name yet, but other than that, I think it's going pretty good.